Welcome to Grandparents and Special Friends Day here on Knowlton campus. We're so happy that you can join us. We have students ready to greet you with their appreciation for you, a wonderful chapel to enjoy, and a special message from two of our board members. We hope you enjoy the time with us.
The reason I appreciate my grandparents is I have a grandfather in the Navy, and it's interesting to hear about his experiences in life and just, all the things he's done.
We enjoy everything about our grandparents.
I am grateful for my grandparents because of everything they do for me. I'm thankful for my grandfather because he's very fun.
My grandma's funny.
My grandma spent lots of time with me.
I love my grandparents because they give me a lot of ice cream. I'm thankful for my grandparents because, they love me and I love them.
I love my grandma because she's supportive of me and my family.
I'm thankful for grandparents because they teach me how to do things like bake, cook, sew, and more.
I'm thankful for my grandparents for making me food and showing me love when I need it.
I'm thankful for my grandparents because they cheer me on at my sporting events.
I'm thankful for my grandparents because of their cooking.
I'm thankful for my grandparents because I like to spend time at their home.
I love my grandparents because they cook cookies for me on Christmas.
I'm thankful for my grandparents because they cook for me.
What I love about my grandparents is that they give me what I ask for.
I'm thankful for my grandmas because I always have fun when they visit, and I'm thankful for my grandpa because he fought for our country.
I love my grandparents because they cook for me. Really, really good food.
I'm thankful that my grandparents are healthy and well. They've done so much for me.
I'm grateful for my grandparents because we have so much fun when they come and visit me.
I'm grateful for my grandparents because they're like his second parents to me.
I really appreciate my grandparents because they're always there for me and they make an effort to be a part of my life.
I love my grandma because, she loves me back and she knows what I like and she usually gives it to me.
I love that my grandparents give me great presents.
I love how cool and fun my grandparents are.
I love that my grandparents give me cookies because I'm not supposed to have them.
I love my grandparents because when my mom can't pick me up, they pick me up.
I love my grandparents because they make the best desserts.
My grandparents are kind and caring.
I'm thankful for my grandparents because they're always there for me. They always want to spend time with me and they support me with everything I do.
I love how fun and lighthearted they are.
Good morning and welcome to Grandparents' Day and Special Friends Day on our Knowlton campus. We're going to celebrate this day by inviting you to join us for chapel. Let's begin with a prayer. Oh God, we thank you for our grandparents, for our special friends. They fill our lives with love in ways no one else does. They act as mentors for us. They welcome us. God, we give thanks for them. We ask your blessing upon them, that they may know the fullness of the riches of your grace. Amen.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
A reading from the Thessalonians. May the Lord make your love grow more and multiply for each other and for all people, so that you will love others as we love you. We have so much joy before our God because of you. We cannot thank God enough for all the joy we feel. May your hearts be made strong so that you will be holy.
So we know, all of us do, that really the most important thing in our lives is feeling loved and sharing love. And that's what grandparents and special friends are so good at. They seem to be able to get rid of our mistakes and see through them to the heart of us. But all of us, no matter how old we are, need to pay attention to our priorities. Because if we don't, then we don't have space to love or to be loved. So, we fill our lives with a lot of things, like a lot of small things, like, I don't know, social media, skimming the internet, YouTube videos, gaming. How many crossword puzzles and Sudoku puzzles can you play? I don't know, a ton. We fill our lives with things that, they're fun. But they're really the small things. And often, that's what we do first. And then we're like, oh, wait, I need to be paying attention to the other things. And so that's when we pay attention to maybe our schoolwork, reading a book for pleasure. I don't know, paying attention to our friends. That's really important. Maybe that gets 2 handfuls. Exercise. That's important. Our jobs. Sports, theater, art, all of that other stuff. And then we're like, oh man, wait a minute. I haven't spent any time with my family today. Barely fits. And what have I paid attention to? Have I paid attention to my health? Oh. And what about my faith? For me, God doesn't really all fit. And that stinks. And often the things that do lose in my life are me spending time with my family. And that's something I can't get back. Scrolling social media, that's irrelevant compared to my family. My health, can't get that back either. It's incredibly valuable. I need to pay attention to it in my faith. And so I learned that if we put the big things in first, the things that take the most space, there's always space for other things. And so my faith, God, my health, exercising, paying attention and eating right instead of just eating whatever's convenient. My family, spending time with my family, whether it's through FaceTiming them because they're away or sitting down and actually putting our phones down and having conversation at the dinner table. Somehow, the rest can fit. And then let's see, what else do I need to fill it with? Oh, that's right, my job, schoolwork, friends, exercise. I think I said exercise. Oh, sorry, that's making a lot of noise. And all of those other things. Oops, don't leave that out. And it feels like my life is full, right? But it's not really. I still have space for all those little things that I like to do. Maybe scrolling social media, looking at my friends' posts on Instagram and Facebook. Maybe some Snapchat here and there. Maybe some puzzles, some crossword puzzles. I love crossword puzzles. I'm not very good at them, but I love them. Oops. Sports. I love watching sports on TV, especially college basketball. Let's see what else. I can fit it all in there. Look at that. Minus the little bit that I spilled. But even if I gathered all those crumbs up, as long as I start with the big stuff first, then there's room for the other stuff. And there's even room for the things that most would say are time wasters. They certainly are for me. And so the key for us to remember, no matter how old we are or how young we are, is what are our priorities? And those things that are our priorities, whatever they are for you, for me, family, my faith, and my health, pay attention to those first. Then nurture my friendships. Read a good book just for fun. Take care of exercising, eating right, those things. And then fill all the empty space with the extras. And that's how we do it. And so I would challenge you to make a list of what are the things that are the most important to you and put them first in your life. They're different for all of us. But figure out what it is, what's most important, and make sure it goes first. Amen.
Gracious God, we thank you for our grandparents and for all the special people in our lives, for the ways they help us and make us strong.
We give thanks. For the ways they love us no matter what.
We rejoice.
For the ways they pave the road that leads us to goodness.
We are grateful.
For the stories they tell of their lives.
We are appreciative.
For the ways they encourage us to work hard and to dare to follow our dreams.
We are blessed. Fill the lives of our grandparents and other special people with health and peace and all the good things that make them happy. Amen.
Amen.
Let us continue with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. The peace of the Lord be always with you. So share peace with someone in your household or your classmates. Just remember to stay socially distanced so that our peace can be safe. Let us go forth to love and serve the Lord. Thanks be to God. Grandparents and special friends, stay tuned for a special message from a couple of our board members.
Welcome, Knowlton grandparents. I'm Sharon Gardner, a parent of a Canterbury alum and a grandparent of a Canterbury student, as well as a Board of Trustee member.
And I'm Susan Augstein, parent to 2 students at Canterbury and also a Board of Trustee member at Canterbury.
I'm so sorry we're not able to gather together during these unprecedented times. However, we're eager to show you the results of our Huff Campus campaign, which was introduced last year. Through the support of our generous Canterbury community, we were able to successfully build a beautiful new facility at the Huff Campus for our teachers and students. The new building is spacious and beautiful, but there are necessary additions. This year, we're asking for contributions for desks and other classroom furnishings to ensure that the expanded space is used to its full potential. In addition, we have plans to also make improvements to the Knowlton campus.
All of you should be receiving a letter in the mail with more details of this mission. Please take the time to read and review, as we could use your support. We also are looking for additional gifts to help complete renovations for all of Huff Campus, as well as Sharon mentioned, improvements for Knowlton campus. Finally, to sweeten the deal, all gifts made towards any of these improvements will be matched dollar for dollar towards an endowment already set up by the Huff Family Foundation.
Thank you in advance for joining us to ensure that we can offer the best education for our grandchildren. We wish you many blessings in the new year.